Okay, I've come up with a new trick idea that I'm really pleased with and excited to share with you. I call this Psychic Surprise. Now in this video I'll just go on to explain the effect, and I know you're going to be able to present this your own way and make this really powerful, so I'm just going to give you the idea behind it and how this generally looks, and then I'll leave a link to the tutorial. Now I will warn you this trick is slightly long, but it poses as a psychic ability test, so I think you can kind of get away with the length of this for that reason. And also, I think it's just really worth showing in that this will really blow your spectator. I think it should blow your spectator away, and the surprise ending should just freak them right out. So anyways, that said, what I would do is I would come up with this deck of cards, and I would just show the spectator obviously a mixed set of cards here, and I would go on to explain that I'd like the spectator to just scan briefly through the cards just like this, just look at the cards as I fan through them, and subconsciously, believe it or not, their subconscious will retain the exact order of this deck, and the subconscious will also work with their psychic ability to come up with these stunning results we're going to do, hopefully, with this test. And how we're going to do this is we're going to use this deck of cards with these random numbers 1 through 52, as you can see written on the backs of each of these cards. Now there's no particular reason for any number to be written on any particular card. They're just random cards with the random numbers 1 to 52 all the way through the deck. Okay? Now you'll see what I mean, how we're going to use this randomly to generate a random number and a random card. We're going to narrow it down, and hopefully with your subconscious working with your psychic abilities, we can come up with a very stunning result, and I'll show you what I mean. Now what we're going to do is we're going to divide the deck into 2 even piles, and before we do this I'd have the spectator actually cut the deck if they want. Doesn't really matter. They can cut it a few times. And then we're going to deal the cards into 2 equal halves. So 26 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Now, what we're going to do for this psychic experiment is we're going to allow, because we have 26 cards in each pile, that will allow us for 25 swaps, no more, no less. So they could potentially go through any one of these cards in each pile with 25 swaps. Now they can do 25 swaps with just one pile, they can mix match them, it doesn't matter. They have free choice, but their psychic abilities and their subconscious should hopefully lead them to specific pairs of cards that we're going to use in 5 rounds. So we're going to come up with 5 pairs of cards, so 10 random cards that we're going to utilize to narrow down to our final pair, which hopefully, if this experiment works, it should narrow it down to the perfect target. I'll show you what I mean. So first off, I'll have the spectator just swap 25 cards from whatever pile back and forth. Again, what I mean by swaps is they're going to just deal the top card to the bottom of the pile. So they're going to do that 25 times with whatever pile they wish. So let's say they choose this pile and they start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and they can go over to this pile 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, continuing their count to this pile, let's say at this point 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, maybe back again 22, 23, 24, and let's say they finish with 25 here. And so they come up with these 2 random top paired cards, which we're going to just set aside for the first round right here for now. Now we're going to continue just for 4 more rounds, exact same way, except we're going to swap just 24, no more, no less, because we have 25 cards in each pile now. So they do 24, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, again, any way they wish. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, let's say 20, 21, 22, 23, and let's say they do the 24th for this pile. So the 24th card, they stop there, take these 2 random pairs, and we'll just set them aside. So 3 more rounds. So now we're down to 23 swaps because we've lost 1 card in each pile. So 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Again, any way they wish. We grab the top 2 random cards. And now we do 2 more rounds, so we're down to 22 swaps, so they can choose whatever pile again. Let's say they start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now they can keep going if they want. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, all the way up to 22 if they want in this one pile. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Let's say they do all 22 in just one pile, and they take these 2 cards. It doesn't matter. Now we got 2 more last rounds, so we're down to 21 swaps. So they do, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and say 21, just like that. And we have for our final round, so we'll move those aside. So we have our 10 cards here. Now we can pile them any way they want. Let's say they pile them like this. It doesn't really matter. Now what we're going to do is we're going to show the cards to the spectator, and they can point at any card they want. Whatever card they point at, we're going to cut at that card. So let's say they point here, so we'll cut here. And we can do this a few times if they want. It doesn't matter. They can say they point at the King of Diamonds. We cut there, just to mix them up a little bit. No big deal. And they point there. Okay. Now we're going to split the 10 into 2 even piles of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to do the exact same thing like our experiment with the deck. We're going to swap now just 4 swaps because we have 5 cards in each pile. So they can choose whatever pile they want to start their swap. So they start their 4 swaps. Let's say this pile 1, 2, 3, and let's say they do the 4th swap with the other pile 4. Now we're going to discard the 2 cards and just get rid of those. Now we're going to our second round with our 3 swaps. So they can do 3 now. 1, 2, let's say 3 like this. Set those cards aside. And now we're down to 2 swaps. So they can choose however they want to do that. 1, and let's say they do 2 like that. Get rid of those cards. And now the crucial last and final swap. They can choose whatever pile they want to do their swap because they only have 1 left. Let's say they choose this pile. They do 1 swap. That gets rid of those cards. Now we're left with the final 2 cards. Through that whole process, there's no way that the performer could have obviously influenced the spectator to arrive at these cards. Completely random, or at least so-called random in the sense that they've actually, believe it or not, used their psychic abilities and their subconscious to arrive at these specific cards. If this worked, they have one last decision. They can decide to flip face up any one of these cards. Whichever card they flip face up, that will be their target card. Whichever card is left face down, that will be their target number, the number showing on the face down card. So let's just say that they decide to flip up this card. It can be any card. They arrive at the 6 of diamonds. Now this card here, obviously the target number would be 16. So let's just see how their subconscious and psychic abilities have worked. Believe it or not, if it worked, their 6 of diamonds should be at the 16th position in this deck that they've scanned earlier. Let's just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and the 16th card is at the 6 of diamonds. And there you have it, the 6 of diamonds. Now, that's pretty amazing stuff. Pretty amazing. But let's just see now. You never know. Let's look at these cards they've discarded. What if they arrived at these 2 cards that they discarded and decided to flip up? We'd ask the spectator, which one do you want to flip up? Let's say they flip up this card, the 3 of clubs, and we have the number 41. Let's just say that that's what you arrived at. Let's just see if you came close. So let's deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, and the 41st card is at the 3 of clubs. There you have it, the 3 of clubs. Now that is pretty amazing. Twice in a row of one of the discards. Now, if that isn't amazing enough, let's just see if one of these discards worked. Now, again, they can choose whatever card they want. Let's say they choose the 5 of spades with the 10th position. Does that work? Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Does this actually work? 10, 5 of spades. Unbelievable. They've got it 3 times in a row with their discarded cards. And, well, you know, let's just do this one more time with the next 2 cards they've discarded. Let's say they choose this card, the 10 of spades. Is it the 17th card? Wouldn't that be unbelievable? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17th card, the 10 of spades. So their psychic abilities are just through the roof here, needless to say. Anyways, that's how the trick basically looks, and that should just freak them right out. And I hope you enjoyed that. So thank you for watching, and I'll leave a link to the tutorial.